Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can train your predator pet not to eat your prey pet. So let's get into it. First off, I would recommend starting with the very first interaction either party has with the other. This just makes the whole process easier, but it's not necessary. It's just easier to set boundaries over trying to fix problems. Alright, the second step is to train pack order. Dogs don't stare at leaders. Dogs stare at something they intend to eat or grab or play with. And none of those things are going to be good for your bird. I'm going to be using a bird and a dog for examples because those are the two animals I have experience with. What you want to do is to train your dog to not look at or touch the bird. The way you would do that is to correct your dog when they make unnecessary long eye contact with the bird. Anything that is over 3 seconds is what I consider unnecessary length of time to be looking at the bird. So how you would train them to do that is, if they're looking at the bird, generally I don't want them to be scared of the other pets. You just want them to know that they are not to touch the other pets. So I would use a correction, for example, Rhett, no. If that doesn't work, I would use one of his correctional sounds, which would be either snapping my fingers or making a sh sound. And if that doesn't work, I would book it over there. Obviously, at this point, this isn't just casual eye contact. And I would give him a physical correction. Nothing to hurt him, but just to reset his brain and say, hey, you need to look somewhere else, do something else. And with this process, you would teach your dog that the bird is higher in the pack than he is, and he has to be subordinate to the bird. That is the plan behind this whole method here. In addition, for the ducks, for example, I've trained Rhett to give them space of around 5 feet that he does not come into, and that just keeps it safer for him. Not only is he not looking at them, but he's also not getting close to them. It's just safer all around. Now, let's talk about really quick what type of eye contact is okay. Casual looking at another animal is fine. If your dog hears your bird fluff up, for example, and he just looks over at it, that's fine. That's not something to worry about. If your dog is making long eye contact with the bird, you need to stop that right there. Do not wait till your dog is getting up to go over and investigate the bird to correct them. They should not be looking at the bird in the first place. If your dog is very aggressively staring at the bird, you need to correct them immediately. Do not slack with this. In dog body language, the dog does not stare at anything for very long that it does not intend to basically eat. So let's get into the third step, maintaining the training. I've taught Rhett this for over a year, and a few weeks ago he did try to take a swipe at one of the birds. Now I was locked in, I was ready, I caught him, and he has not made another similar move since yet. Like, keep in mind that your dog is a dog and they have animal instincts and they will sometimes use them. Sometimes something happens and they just want to eat something, or they want to play with something, or they want to touch something, and that's just how it is, and you got to work with that. Now, I'm telling you this because I want to save you from heartbreak. I don't want your dog to eat your bird or your bunny or your lizard or whatever it is. I just don't want that to happen to you because that is terrible. So always be on the lookout for them and correct right away. Don't be lazy about it. Do it, because you could save your pet from being killed at some point, okay? Anyway, that is how I train my dog to not eat the other prey pets in the house. I hope that you found this video informational and helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time.